So,
and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You are on live. Actually, we're not live. We're on YouTube. Psych. With I'm Nathan J. To my left here is
Charlie P.
And this is the I Don't Mo Show. We're a podcast in the heart of Missouri, Franklin County. This is take number 4, unfortunately, and we're going to do this. This episode's happening. People have been waiting. People have been talking. We've been waiting. We've been frustrated. We've had some really good takes and had to just basically scrap everything. So we're going to bring a good show. And if you didn't know, like we said, we're a podcast. We're going to talk about games, movies, sports, what's going on in the area, what we want around the area. You know,
all kinds
just Missouri.
of stuff.
There's not much with Missouri, and that's why we're doing the show. So we're going to jump right into TV talk today, and Charlie's going to take us to the house with that.
Yeah, we're talking about TV, so I wanted to mention the Orville.
Take it to the
Season
house.
2.
I just said that. Season 2 of the Orville.
Take it to the house, huh?
Sorry, I heard myself.
We'll skip over it. We're skipping over that. We'll move on. It's fine. It's fine. It's a little ding. It's okay. We'll keep it moving. We're talking about...
I'm feeling good. I'm back in the game, you know?
Okay.
Here we go.
Here we go. Are you okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
Ooh,
So anyway, the Orville.
The Orville.
We're talking
Season
about
2.
it.
If you haven't seen it, its first season's awesome on Fox. One of the highest rated shows ever on Fox.
Check out season 1, but
great.
possibly don't check out season 2. It's awful, so bad, so far.
It's extremely disappointing.
Because it's all filler episodes right off the bat. There's no continuation of any kind of major arcs or storylines.
Nope. Flushing stuff out.
Literally in
at
the first
beginning,
episode, they talk about some kind of like a pee ritual or something.
Oh, yeah?
Some kind of urinating ritual with the guy.
Yep.
And then the second episode, they talk about like pornography.
Yep.
That's insane. Why would you start out like that? And
It's disturbing.
it's not even in
It's not
a funny way.
It's not a good funny way.
It's not even in a funny way. It's in a serious way, and it's like a real, like you mentioned one time, it's like a real Star Trek episode.
Right. It's what it was
very
like.
strange.
It was very strange. They
Very,
tried
very
to
weird.
be what they're not. That's not who the Orville is, and they tried to be something they're not.
No.
I don't know what they're doing. There's 16 episodes this season. There was 10 last season. There's going to be more, but the fact, like you said, why are there filler episodes at the beginning of the premiere?
Hopefully it gets better because it kind of did with the 5th episode or whatever. The 4th episode that's out right now.
Yeah, it was actually engaging.
It was.
You were interested.
There was
in
some
what going
action.
on.
There was some mystery. There was some, some stuff going on.
There was the right kind of character development.
And the
like
right kind
pilot.
of stuff going on.
Yes. Yeah,
And not the wrong kind.
It wasn't horrifying and make you want to change the channel.
Change the channel, just so uncomfortable. You're sitting there watching that with your parents or something like that. You're like, oh yeah, this show's awesome.
Right.
And then it's like,
check this
pornography.
out.
And you're like, oh.
Sorry.
This is,
I don't know
sorry.
what they're doing.
I have no idea what this
No
is. I'm
idea.
so sorry. Turn it off. Like, holy crap.
That's
what
how
is
I
that?
felt. Just watching it with you, that's how I felt.
Yeah, I
So,
was like, my God, how long are we going to sit through this? And we sat through all of it.
yeah.
we sat
did.
through the whole thing. And that was extremely uncomfortable. And we didn't do that with the 3rd episode. We turned it off 5 minutes in.
Because we were like, if they do it again, we'll turn it off.
Yeah.
And then they had the other episode because we had missed the 3rd episode, and we're like, let's just watch them.
Yep.
So we can do this, and it's just. That's why you ain't getting much review yet on this. I know it's early, but still, it's just depressing. It makes you want to go watch the first season again, and then maybe try to get back into it.
It's almost like
there's
there's nothing to review.
No, I know.
Sorry to step on you, but there's just nothing to review.
There isn't.
It's literally just filler, and there's nothing happening. So there's that. I suppose there's like the fact that it's 16 episodes.
Yeah, it has promise in it still. If it's anything like the number 4, then okay, we'll see. We'll give it a chance. We're going to continue to watch it, but if it's cringeworthy, I'll just change it again.
Yeah.
And wait till something else comes out. Maybe I'll hear a review on that episode. Like, oh, Orville's back finally.
Finally,
let's check out this episode.
Good.
But yeah, until then, it's disappointing. I mean, you might like it if you're that kind of person. You want a little more serious tone
you want
for what you got.
A little weirdness mixed in. You want some weird in your mix.
Okay,
go for it.
I mean, there was some like, whoa, like kind of moments, but there's not. There was more like, oh,
there was more like, whoa,
yeah, like whoa, bro. No,
not good. But
no, I need an adult.
You know what is going to be good though?
What?
The Lord of the Rings show.
Oh, thank God,
that's coming out.
We were literally like sitting around talking about it. I forgot all about it, and it's like, wait a minute, there's a Lord of the Rings show coming.
It's going to be good.
And you're like, yeah, there is. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah. What is it about?
$1 billion. That's what it's about.
It's an Amazon.
No,
right?
first season. It's going to be about it's Amazon. First season is going to be about young Aragorn. So it's not a retelling of the movies, The Hobbit, nor the War of the Ring trilogy, the Fellowship,
right?
But
it's set in the same universe, story, world, all that kind of stuff. It's
it's set in the same thing, but it's just going to follow a young Aragorn before the movies are The Hobbit or anything like that, and it's going to be cool. There's that's it. There's no speculations or anything like that other than that. That's about all we got.
Pretty much all we got.
That it's going to be really expensive, and that it's going to be about a young Aragorn. And that's all we got.
I think you said before we started the show, you were talking about like Peter Jackson could be involved.
Yeah,
somehow.
he could be involved, but like I said, it's all just kind of speculation.
Me, if he's involved, it's going to be gold.
The only two things that
I think as long as his influence is in there, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I definitely think he's going to have a say. They have to. They have to. He's literally all of it. He has to be the one.
I think so. I mean, he's going to be like George Lucas still is with Disney.
Mm-hmm. You know, he's going to have major say,
right,
over what's happening, the art direction, whatever they're going to do with it.
Right.
Like I said, there's nothing really to go off of because it's only the last update was only in December 11th, I think.
That's how long it's been?
Yeah, that's how long it's been. Back in December.
Okay. Well, I was thinking, and I definitely know. I remember last summer because I was talking to my sister-in-law about it, and I was like, "There's a Lord of the Rings show," and even she was like, "Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it." So, and that's why I just completely forgot about it, and I thought maybe they scrapped it because it's been happening a lot with shows lately. So, all these ideas keep popping up, and there's like,
just glad they didn't scrap this one.
I mean,
just be glad.
I mean, Amazon has the money,
but who knows? It might be like 2025 before we see this mother. Right. You know.
I mean, as long as it's done right, I think that's whatever. That's fair.
And it should rival Game of Thrones.
Right.
You know, it's supposed to anyway. The prequel series is supposed to be coming out around the same time.
Oh God,
it's going to be great.
For season 8 though, April.
It's April.
Yeah, late April is when and I thought it was going to be longer. You know, people were thinking it was going to be like 2 years.
Oh wow.
Nope. So I mean, I'm excited. Apparently, there's supposed to be like I think there's 6 episodes, but they're all like movies.
There's only 6 episodes, so they're all
like hour and a half.
Hour and a half. Good.
Yeah,
good.
So it's gonna.
That's
it,
what
it
I like.
Equals almost about 10. So
yeah.
I mean, that's fair. It's gonna be.
That's totally
it's gonna be
fair.
worth it. I mean, but I don't know. Macy Williams, Arya on the show was like, no one's gonna be happy with the end of the show.
Really?
There's nobody. Just like, there's no possible way to. But even George R. R. Martin said that too.
You think everybody's just gonna die and it's just gonna be that's it?
I don't think it's going to be that. I think a lot of people are going to die, and then you're going to be happy for the person who reigns or whatever. But what really, if things go the way they go, who could really be? There's going to be nothing left.
Kind of like the wrong characters going to be coming to power.
I don't know if like the wrong characters, but I think like the wrong people are going to live, and there's still going to be that.
There's still going to be that lingering loose end.
Well, that's great and all, but, I don't know. I'm simply, like, speculating of, like, the way I hear it and the way I'm, building up to it.
Yeah.
I think they're going to throw some curveballs, but at the end, I don't know if anyone's going to be sitting on the Iron Throne, to be honest with you.
Really?
I think it's going to get destroyed.
You think it's just going to get melted down into nothing but the dragons?
They'll have to start literally from new and fresh. Because
I hate how they waited so long to bring the dragons, though. I know that's an old cliche, but
are you hoping that there's like a ton of dragons, though?
Oh yeah, there better be.
There's got to be the fight
because
it's got to be brother versus brother.
They made us like wait forever, and then they're just going to end the series. Right. I mean, just wait forever to get the dragons, and then they're just going to end it.
It's a good cliffhanger, though. They're going to be cliffhangers. That was pretty freaking sweet. So.
Yeah, that got me baited.
Ice dragon takes down
back
in. Wall. Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Sorry. It's amazing. If you haven't seen it by now, you probably should by now.
Spoilers! I'm so sorry. I'm excited about it. That's what happens sometimes. I apologize. So we'll be a little better on that.
Just think of the amount of money they're going to get from just all the views.
Oh, I know.
All the views are just going to be. That's going to be crazy. They're going to get so much money.
The trailer that came out, there's not much in it. It's kind of like the last season's trailer with that one season when it was all the faces, and you're like, "Oh my god, everyone's gonna die," and like literally none of that happened at all.
Right.
It was just kind of an idea of what's to come. They really
happening.
Tease you. They really tease you, but then
it's a great teaser trailer,
right? And it's for the people that like know the books too, for certain things. With that, they're like, "Oh yeah, I know what's going on there. I know why he looks like that."
Oh yeah.
So
those people are out there. Just trying to not spoil it for everybody, I suppose. Hopefully not.
That's that's just what happens. Technical difficulties are just grabbing us by the throat and just like, yeah, you want to test your patience? So if you hear a little blackout every now and then, we apologize because we're going to fix it. This probably isn't going to be your longest show that you get, but hey, I don't know, maybe some of you are happy about that.
Man, we're like 10 minutes into this thing and it's already screwing up.
Yeah, this is like our 4th take on this. We have a program. So maybe if any of you know in the comments, if you know a better program than Voice Meter that we can run with Audacity, that'd be great. Leave in the comments or send an email or something, because it's giving us trouble right now. Like, we're going to give you the best quality, but it's just like, when it cuts out, we apologize that there's like a little bit of a space in there, but, you know, Game of Thrones, it's coming. It's going to be really great. Late April, I think it's April 29th or something like that. I'm excited. You're excited. I don't know too many people that aren't excited about Game of Thrones. It is going to be sad when it ends, but there's prequel shows coming out. That's kind of why we were talking about Lord of the Rings, because it's like it's going to have to compete with, you know, the numbers and ratings and stuff like that with that show. They're going to go head to head. It's going to be Amazon versus HBO.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to compete, you know, so they got to spend that dough.
What do you think that when it comes to like competing in the ratings with that? What else do you think is, as far as big time stuff that's coming up that's going to be high in the ratings? Like we got the snooze fest of a freaking Super Bowl that's coming, which is Rams and Patriots. I don't really care if you're a Rams fan still around here. That's your problem. That's just stupid.
That's dumb.
F the Rams, F the Patriots, but I don't want the Patriots to win. No. I have a feeling they're going to win because it's Tom freaking Brady, Mr. Deflategate himself. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just I see it happening again. It's going to be disgusting. But I secretly want the Rams to win, but strictly by default because I don't want the Patriots to win.
It's not a secret anymore. You just told everybody.
I know. Sorry.
Not a secret.
I don't think Jared Goff is a good quarterback, so I don't think he's good enough to win the Super Bowl against Tom Brady. I think they got the right people on that Rams team, but they literally went out and signed like every top free agent in football. Yeah. Is why they're beast mode in certain phases, but we'll see. It's going to be a snooze fest. We're literally going to have a damn party, and it's not going to. I'm barely going to watch the game. It's going to be about the food.
Might check in every once in a while. Who knows?
Like, oh, Tom Brady leg injury. What? Okay, maybe I'll click on. See the backup for the Patriots play. Maybe it'll change my mind.
Who knows?
But I doubt it. That's pretty much with all that we're going to talk about with football, because we would probably talk a lot more. But you want to talk about that Saints game, which was everyone is talking about the missed call, the helmet to helmet,
and they're saying it cost them or whatever, and
they should replay the game. Wah, wah, wah.
And they announced it. I mean, the NFL announced today that they're not going to do that. It'd just be too much money to do that. And
it's not fair to all those other teams that got screwed over before.
And they're blaming it on the fact that, you know, it's 2 blown calls that cost you that game, and that's BS. Like if it came down to 2 blown calls, then you didn't deserve to be there in the first place. The only thing you deserved was 2 blown calls, if that's what it came down to. So I'm sorry to say if you're a Saints fan out there, but you know, that's BS that you're getting all uppity about 2 calls in a single game.
I was going to say it came down to the wire for a reason.
Yeah, so, you know, if you guys played harder or whatever during the regular season, you wouldn't have been in that situation. And then it wouldn't have come down to that. So that's kind of on you, and stop complaining about it. That's on you.
Right, you're in New Orleans anyway. Go party, have a drink.
Yeah, right, go party, whatever. Seriously, it's
they're
fine.
Not replaying the damn game. It's not happening. You know how many games should be replayed over in the world? I don't even want to freaking hear how many games in this world need to be replayed for a bad call or a stupid call or a crappy call or earmuff shitty call. I don't even care right now. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm already pumped up from this freaking computer messing with the podcast here on the I Don't Know Show, like trying to give you a damn good show, and it's screwing us over. So I'm a little PO'd about it, if you want my honest opinion.
I got an attitude right now.
I don't even know if you can tell. I can tell your tone. I feel my tone. I can feel your anger, like the dark side of the force right now.
I'm just pissed off about it.
I am too.
You know,
we're gonna make it work though. We're fighting. We're not gonna let this stop us. And I'm tired of let's just do it over, because then it just takes it out of you. It just takes it out of you. So it's gonna be a different show. I'm sorry. Like we'll be more lighthearted next time when we get things fixed and we're happy and we can bring a good product. But right now it's just I just literally want to string this computer. And I know people are out there like, upgrade your stuff. Well, money doesn't grow on trees, man. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, it really does, but not for me. So we'll get there. Like, the upgrades are coming. We're going to have facility change, and it's going to be the right setting. We're going to give you a better sound quality, better everything. It's just we had to start this, and that's why we're doing it. We had to get off the ground, and it was really comfortable, and it was great, especially the feedback we've gotten from you guys recently, and like we keep wanting to give you episodes, and then when stuff like this happens, it's discouraging.
Oh yeah,
and it doesn't make me not want to do it anymore, but it discourages me in a way like I'm not comfortable right now doing it.
Yeah, I'm just
it's
like,
hard to fight through it.
It's hard to get back into that mindset of,
right.
once
You're in the
once-
zone. You're
once
literally
you've
in the
been-
zone, and
yeah.
you're done. It's
and then
over.
you've been interrupted, and now you're trying to get back there, and it's not really working.
Right.
And
And
then-
I mean, they happen. I mean, all we got to do is pause and start over again. It's just the fact that it literally is like it's like a breath, and it's gone. Knock the winds at you.
And that's
Just
it.
real quick, like. So I mean,
it just sucks. That's all.
and then we're talking about the Rams and Patriots, and that's just depressing. There's something fun about that. I would much rather prefer the Saints Chiefs or Rams Chiefs even. I mean, go Chiefs, man. They got screwed on that phantom call too. And then
the
but, I mean,
offside
it
call.
happens. The offside call was kind of meh.
But
and then the
like I
play
said,
before
that's
that was
just
kind of
what-
meh.
That's
The
what-
game would have been over.
The
The
same.
game was over.
I'm gonna say copy and paste to the Chiefs. Copy and paste. Sorry, dude. If it came down to that offside call,
That's true.
maybe you should have played harder.
True. Maybe you shouldn't have been down 7-0 for like the first half.
Yeah, maybe you should have played a little ball. So
Yep. And the
That's
defense
on
was,
you.
The defense was a problem all season long, man. Like,
Yeah.
really bad, really.
which is
really bad
hilarious
defense.
because in Madden their defense is insane.
Right. Yeah, we are kicking ass right now in Madden
Yeah.
with them on
It's
pro,
insanity.
mind you, arcade mode, but give it up, okay?
Like we're playing like it's kind of getting boring now. We're trying to think maybe we should go up to All Star because
thinking.
we're getting like 56-0 games and
Even
that's-
on pro,
even on pro, and that's not fun.
no,
That's not fun for anybody.
no. But then when you turn it on like simulation, real style,
Oh, you get
you're just
wrecked.
getting wrecked.
You wreck so
Like,
hard. That's
yeah,
not
seriously.
fun.
Yeah. Like
So-
1-800 go get wrecked. That's seriously it's what it is. It's just brought to you by Go Wreck Yourself. I mean, don't even. It's pointless. It's not fun. You want that competition in games sometimes, but when it
Yeah.
comes to sports, when you crank it up, how many games I've played like Halo and all that kind of stuff on Legendary,
yeah.
the hardest of the hard. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a challenge.
It takes a
But
while.
this isn't a challenge.
It's just
this is
literally
like
just
literally
getting-
playing a professional football player that helped design the damn game.
Getting pooped on the whole time. That's what it
like
is.
all the plays, you have to have your defense and everything set perfect every single time.
Set
It's just-
perfectly. You have to know baseball. You have to know football to like a T.
You playing the foosball game, Bobby?
I just named 3 different sports in that statement. That was awesome. Baseball, football, and golf.
Yeah, there's no basketball, man. Where's the basketball?
There's no
Let's
basketball.
make that a real sport. Can we do that?
That'd be cool.
Be a great
Yeah.
real sport. Literally the average Joe thing, like anyone can do it. Mm-hmm. Just cities everywhere, give
That would
people
be
a
so
chance
cool.
to do it. It would be too popular. That's why they won't do it.
That's why they won't do it.
Because it's cheap and it
It'll
would
be
be
a
making so
juggernaut,
much money.
and it would just be like
Right.
taking over the NFL and the NHL and the MLB and all those guys.
If you haven't seen that movie, by the way, Basketball, the creators of South Park, do yourself a favor and watch that movie.
Yeah.
Don't let your kids see it. It's not child appropriate
Yeah, it's not
whatsoever.
really- it's
probably not even young teen appropriate. But
Yeah, you should probably wait till like 16 or 17 to show them that movie.
yeah, I
gotta
watched it
watch.
when I was like 13.
Right.
But I ordered on my grandpa's pay-per-view
Right.
and he got a little pissed off about me. I blamed it on somebody else.
You're just like, sorry about that. Well, now that's out there. Now everybody's going to know.
I'm sorry.
Now everybody knows.
I don't remember who I blamed it on. Probably my uncle.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus Murphy.
I'm writing myself out.
Yeah, you just
Throw
keep,
something at me.
You just keep digging a
Just
hole.
stab
I'm
me.
just
Just do something.
I'm just giving you a shovel, actually. I'm just standing here watching you how deep you'll go.
Okay, we're gonna stop. No, we're gonna
Gotta
stop.
stop. Change subjects.
Change
Quick.
subject. Well, we're on sports. We're still on sports. And Charlie, I'm gonna ask you:
Yeah.
Are the Blues gonna make the playoffs?
No, not at all.
You, Charlie,
Not at
he
all.
does not believe the St. Louis Blues will make.
I don't
the
think they have it in them. They got back to 500. Now it's the All-Star break, and then they're going to come back lazier than ever. Hopefully not, but probably lazier than ever. Lose the first 3 or 4 games, then win maybe 2 or 3 games in a row, and then just drop the
Which
rest
has
of the
been
season.
It's been their MO all season. So
Yeah,
I
just
can't blame you on
win,
that.
lose, win, lose, win, lose, and that kind of team doesn't make the playoffs.
They have like a 17% chance is what NHL is
They
giving
make
them.
the bottom of the list, exactly.
They're ranked 20th in the NHL right now.
Oh, yeah.
on the power ranking.
Yep.
There's
We-
time.
the-
They're
the-
only 3 points out of the playoff spot.
There's time, but
33
that's
games
that's also not good for us either because there's time.
We're not used to being that low seed getting in the playoffs, though. Maybe we need to. Maybe we need to get the.
You think it'll
first
put the
hard
fire
people.
under their butts?
The Predators did it that year. They went to the Cup. They were like the worst team that made it, and they made it to the Stanley Cup.
Excuse me, I'm choking.
Joking with Charlie.
Choking my Charlie.
I wish you guys could have heard that segment.
Oh, man.
It definitely wasn't child appropriate.
Not
But
at
joking
all.
with the Charlie.
That was awesome.
Joking the Charlie. Joking
That was
with the
amazing.
Charlie.
Choking with the Charlie. I went on what was that? A 6-minute rant of
At
just.
least 6 minutes.
I dropped at least 200 to 300 f-bombs, at least. Like I was
it was Joe Pesci.
I was
like,
so angry.
like
Like,
epic,
I
man.
was so mad.
It was so good though. It was comedy gold.
So mad.
Maybe you'll get uncensored when we have like
man.
Patreons one day or something.
Something
We'll
like
give them
that.
the private,
But oh my god,
uncensored version of I Don't Mo Show.
if I could just not filter myself, it would be
I know, and we
glory.
want to be for everybody,
But yeah, I want to be for
there's
everybody.
people that like it,
that's the
but then they
thing.
want to play it for their friends that aren't like that.
Oh yeah,
You
I
know?
get it. I'm down with that or whatever the kids
Right.
say these days.
Right.
I don't know.
I thought you were going to say down with the clown and I was going to pour this Fanta on you. And I was
No.
thinking like Fago, and that was just
Fago,
like, you
nice.
know, name drop, right?
You a juggalo?
No.
Yeah,
you
are.
I used to be.
I knew it. Yeah, you kind of look like you used to be a juggalo.
I painted my face once or twice. Okay, I'm not afraid to.
Oh
admit
my
it.
god, you painted your
And
face.
then I realized what was actually happening.
You
and
went
I-
in hard.
And I went hard, and I crashed real hard.
That's bad.
Yeah, I was like coming down from a drug, and
Good
I was
God.
so much better afterwards. Nothing against juggalos, by the way. Seriously, some of you are cool, but most of you are just pure douchebags.
a lot of you are
Seriously,
cool,
like
but
90% of you are
yeah,
douches.
90%.
You're juffalos, you're juggahos, whatever you want to call you. Seriously.
Whatever the word is for not a juggalo, that's
No,
what
don't
those
get me
people
wrong.
are.
They have some catchy tunes that are funny.
I
They
guess.
do, but that's like I'm saying like maybe 4%.
It feels
They're
yeah.
4%, honestly,
it just,
in my opinion.
I can't take them seriously. I
could
tried
never-
to.
I
I
could never
tried.
take them seriously either.
I tried
honestly.
with the Twisted and,
I just
and
had
the Insane
friends-
Cloud Posse
yeah,
and all that
I had
stuff.
friends that were into it. You know, I just wanted
yeah.
to be part of the group, and
I got invited
you know,
to the
they enjoyed
gathering,
it.
and I was
Right.
like, I don't want to go
Those
there.
people were cool. The
Yeah.
ones that introduced me, but then
Yeah.
like you meet the people that
You meet the people that are at the gathering, and you're
whoa.
like, oh god, I don't want to be here.
I think that's everything though.
I'm gonna
you
get
could literally
touched.
go to freaking Billy Joel or freaking God, he was just Elton John. Like if you went to Elton John, I guarantee you there's a douche group of Elton John fans at that concert.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Like hoity-toity,
Oh, yeah.
Elton
Oh, yeah.
John. I know every word
Oh,
to
yeah.
every song
Like,
ever.
How dare you wear those shoes with that shirt?
Yeah. Oh no. Going that route. Okay. Taking the low road. I like it.
I'm not dissing the Rocket Man's fans. I guarantee you, everybody's got really bad fans somewhere. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
just kind of what I
Yep.
picture. You can literally hear him behind you, and he's got a Zima, and you got a beard.
Oh,
and He's
no.
just talking about your shoes
You
and
can
your
just
shirt.
feel how he looks. You just feel it. You're like, I know who I'm about to turn around and deal with.
Like this mother.
So, dude, what even did we just go off on? I don't
It's
know.
just juggalos. We went on
Juggalos.
We went off on juggalos.
The-
So
what the
yeah,
H?
that was good.
What happened?
I don't know.
And we're back.
I don't know. We're
back
at the
after that
Adam Mo
break.
Show. Yeah,
After
I don't
that
know
break.
where we at. What planet am I on right now? Is Earth 2? We're on Earth 2?
Oh,
Okay. Ooh, got to catch my breath on that one.
yeah,
was-
that went weird. That went haywire for
I
a
was
second.
literally going to start like laughing and coughing and crying on the microphone. I
didn't
had
know
to
what
get
happened.
professional there. It was,
Trying to hold it together, man. Handle your ish.
so yeah, we were talking about the Blues, and you give them no chance.
No.
I'm giving them like 60% chance.
Dude, I didn't say no chance. I
What
said
chance you giving
maybe I'd give him. I'll give him a healthy 30% chance.
Okay,
I'll give him a healthy 30% chance to make
That's
the
fair.
playoffs.
that's fair. Okay.
That's what I believe. That's how much I believe in them right
what do
now.
you think the reason they'll make the playoffs will be?
The reason?
Yeah, what's going to be the well? I'll just say it. What player is going to be the reason?
What player?
Yeah, who's gonna be in
goalie?
there? The
goalie,
goalie.
whether it be
Whittington.
Bennington or whoever,
It's Winnington.
whomever gets
His name
gets
is
in there.
Winnington. It's Jordan Winnington.
Bennington. I believe it's spelled with a B. Might be a soft B.
It's Ukrainian. It's Winnington.
But yeah, I think it's the goalie. It comes down to the goalie because everybody else can. Aside from Bouwmeester,
Right.
Everyone else can do their job.
If you look at the Blues' history, it always came down to the goalie in the end.
Yeah.
Always in the end.
And
Whether
that's
they
just
were
what it comes down
tired,
to.
whether they were hurt,
Yeah.
whether they had to have the backup. John Casey, Steve Eiserman, everybody knows that.
All that business.
All that jazz that's just pouring salt on an open wound. So we just had a lot of heartbreak. I don't believe in the Blues curse. So
No, I think
don't.
one day we'll get the cup.
I think one day
Will
we
it be
will.
this season? No.
No, probably not.
No.
But I don't know when either. So
Yeah, who knows? Could be
mean,
could be next year. It could be the next 12
the
years.
only reason I'm positive the way the season has gone is because I know how different this team will be next year. Because Jake Allen's gone.
And what, Berube's the coach till whenever?
He's the coach till the end. They announced that like 2 days ago. No. They're not going to do any changes this season, which is fair. That's cool. Why change it now?
Why keep changing?
He's got a good record with us, so I mean, even though
we went through 2 coaches this season, that's also a reason I feel like we're not going to make the playoffs.
Right, it's hard. I mean, I understand he was on the staff, but it's hard. That kind of stuff. It's so hard. You know, I'm hard, but you know, other dudes out here is harder. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so hard, but it really is. It's just difficult, man. So I mean, but there's hope. I love watching Blues hockey. I love listening to Blues hockey when they win, and I hate when they lose. But I honestly. It's like it's like what in Moneyball when Brad Pitt's character Billy Beane, he's like, you know, I hate losing, but he's like, I think I hate losing even more than I like winning. Yeah, and there's a difference. You know, like
there's a big difference there. Man.
Yeah, I mean, because I when they do good things and they're keeping it close or they're having a blowout, that feeling just gives you the hope every single time because you're like, man, this is the team like these guys are supposed to be. This is exactly who we're supposed to be. We're the highest paid team in the NHL this year. That has never happened in Blues history.
That's
and
dumb.
For some reason, they're
not playing like it.
The Sand Snake Allen. There's 6 goalies, bro. 6 that are in the top 17 in all goalie stats in hockey that used to be Blues. Yeah. And Jake Allen is like 40th.
Oh wow. Like
so he's below backups and backups.
Jake Allen is just so...
And they just keep going along with the Jake Allen experiment. I've backed him so many times, I'm not doing it. He needs to go bye-bye.
I'll never
I'll literally eat it. Eat the money.
Ever.
Eat it.
I'll never, ever back him. Ever. He's snaked too many too many cups away from us.
Yeah. Yep.
He snaked way too many away from us.
Mm-hmm. And he lets personal things. He's already proved that he lets personal and home things get to him and mess him up in the game.
You gotta leave
there's
that.
Something going on in his personal life.
Leave that in the locker room. But
and I mean, it's hard. I mean, those guys are human beings, man.
It's hard.
I'm a hockey player. I've been a hockey player since I was 4, and I've been in the locker rooms and I've been around the guys. I know what it's like. Yeah, I know exactly what it's like, and it's the real guys in there. And the locker room is a dirty, nasty, crazy place, man. And when your home life and it gets mixed in there, you know, emotions come out. You say things. You really want to snap on your significant other, but you can't. And you're doing it on your teammates and that kind of stuff. It happens. It's rough. But Jake Allen's got to go. Bye-bye. Pack the bags.
Yep, he's got to go. Bye.
Well, we won't keep too much on the sports. I know you got a few things you want to talk about sports. I just want to delve into the Cardinals real quick. If anyone around here knows, the Cardinals look real good this year. They got Paul Goldschmidt, you know, top 5 hitter in like the last 10 years or whatever. I don't think it's like 10 years. I think it's like 5 or 6. But and then you got Andrew Miller. You know, we got in the bullpen. I don't think they should be done. I think they need to go get like probably another starter. I still say they need to go for another big bat or something, but we'll see. The
go
Cardinals
for another designated hitter.
Yeah, I think
Why not?
so.
DH.
I think he needs to be a lefty.
Get one.
We don't have any. I don't even know if they've signed Matt Adams back yet, and he's a lefty. So
yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
I don't know if he's coming back or not. I'm pretty sure they said like they're going to, but spring training starts in like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
so it's closing in, man. Things are going to get done. But honestly, with baseball, and why I don't think we're seeing it is because Bryce Harper and Manny Machado aren't signed yet. No. They're literally holding up the market because there's like 138 free agents right now, and they're not signed because of those two.
Because those two are just
and right now they know that they're not going to get the money they
every
want.
Team out there is just vying for them right now.
Right.
And they're not going for any of these free agents, so they're all just sitting there waiting.
It's going to lead to a strike is what's going to be the problem.
Something's going to happen.
I mean, it's inevitable because the
until they sign,
paid and,
something's going to happen.
Yeah, so it's not going to be good for baseball. But I am excited about this season. Like I said, we're 3 weeks out from spring training, so I'm excited about Cardinals baseball always. We've missed the playoffs like 3 years in a row, so it's...
And NASCAR.
NASCAR. Daytona
NASCAR's coming up.
Woo,
NASCAR, February. I think it's like, what is it, February?
I feel like
it's like mid-February. Right? Mid-February. I don't know. But it's going to be great. NASCAR's back. Effing NASCAR, everybody.
Who are you looking forward to rooting for? Like, who's your driver now?
I really like Kevin Harvick. I really do. But,
I wasn't a fan of him long ago when he took over Dale Earnhardt's
car. You can't mess with my man's Jimmy Johnson. You can't mess with my mans.
What did you think of Jimmy Johnson's new sponsor?
What is it? It's not Lowe's anymore.
It's not Lowe's
It's
anymore.
it's like Prism or something.
It's a really ugly looking
Something
car,
weird.
dude.
It's all
so
purple
bad.
and everything. It's like purple,
mean,
black, and like rainbow colors. You're like, oh god.
And I mean, they're gonna change it, but
I really hope so. I really hope that was just a
mean,
concept.
And to be honest with you, I mean, if you're a true driver on Champ like he is, he's probably like, I don't care, just give me.
Yeah,
behind
just
the
get
damn
me
wheel.
get me behind the wheel, baby.
Fine, that's
I'll
fine.
drive
That's
that
good,
thing
but
around.
it's still like, man, what? That's
I'm
not.
gonna throw little rabbits. Out
February
of the side.
17th is the Daytona
Ooh,
500.
February 17th. Yeah, mid-February, everybody.
Yeah,
Sort of,
right,
kind of,
kind of.
towards the end.
After that Valentine's Day thing happened.
BS, whatever that
massacre
is.
Celebration.
I don't know.
For some reason we do.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what that is. I don't know why we celebrate a massacre. It doesn't make any sense to me. There's a whole nice story on it. I know a couple of people that are pretty well versed in that, and it doesn't make sense to them
Yeah.
at all. If you look on paper, unless you just choose not to believe things that actually happened
Right.
and have been, proven, all that kind of stuff, whatever.
Whatever it is, Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, go get some. Shout out to JonTron. Watch that episode if you haven't.
Yeah, Dan
Recently,
Aykroyd. Yeah.
The glass head vodka that he's got. It's a crazy episode.
Oh man, Dan Aykroyd. I didn't realize just how crazy he kind of is.
Yeah, he's out there,
And
man. He's in
way
everything.
out
though.
there.
He's in everything.
He's way out there, dude.
He's just very open to
no glycol.
He's like the stuff that everyone else believes, but he's saying it though.
Ooh.
That's Dan Aykroyd.
Okay.
He literally he's just saying it.
He's just like
He
I believe.
he doesn't really have a filter.
I believe in everything.
Pretty much. Man.
Everything out there. I,
Bill Murray
believe in
doesn't.
it.
Bill Murray doesn't have a filter either. He'll still
No,
tell you
he'll
exactly
say
what
whatever.
he thinks of you. He hates Cardinals fans. He thinks Cardinals fans are like the scum of the earth, but that's because he's a Cubs fan.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's like his job. Makes the
His
Cubs fan
job.
feel good.
Yeah.
I still love Bill
Look at
Murray,
us.
So,
Look
but-
at us. We got we got a famous guy on our side.
Right.
They have a lot of famous people on their side now.
They do.
since they
We
won
still
the-
have a lot of fans. We got Billy Bob Thornton. We got lots of guys.
I mean, oh yeah. We got lots of relevant actors.
We got John Goodman. Come on, man. Star of the Connors.
Billy Bob Thornton and John Goodman. Hell yeah.
His family has a house up the road from St. Clair here where we're from, by the way. It's not
do.
theirs anymore, but it used to be. His mom owned it or something.
Did it used to be, or was he just
Yeah.
looking at it?
No, it
It
used
was
to be
definitely
theirs.
still his. That's cool. That's a cool little tidbit. He used to live out here.
Oh yeah, I mean he stayed out there a lot, and I know it's like both his parents, but I'm pretty sure it was his mom's house for a long time. Somebody's living in it now.
Brad
but,
Pitt's from Missouri. So
well,
I guess
my
he's
cousin
a-
went to high school with him. Both
I
my
guess-
cousins went to high school with him.
I guess he's a Cardinals, maybe. Is no, I've seen him at Dodgers games.
Yeah, I don't think he's a.
I've seen him
I
at
think
Dodgers games.
Everybody that's in high
Oh,
school
you
goes-
just cursed?
I
No,
didn't.
I'm just kidding.
Everybody in freaking LA is gonna go to a Dodgers
Yeah,
game.
to the
because
Dodgers game.
They're in Hollywood and all that stuff. They're just going.
They have to be posh.
Oh yeah, people invite them. They get free tickets. I mean, if I got invited to game 2 up right behind the home
yeah.
plate with food delivered and beer and all that, I'm good. I'm
All
in.
that good stuff.
I'll wear a freaking no. I can't. I wouldn't. I couldn't though. I'd have to be like, if I can't wear my Cardinals hat, I'm not.
Yeah, I can't really do this.
Like if
Sorry.
it was, and then the reason you got them was probably because they want you to represent the Dodgers. So I don't.
Oh,
know.
yeah.
I don't know if I could do that.
Bring them more money. The young and influential will be like, oh, they're Dodgers fans,
Right.
so I'm a Dodgers
like
fan.
I'm an Indians and a Cardinals fan. Like I have my American League team and I have my, and yeah, I am an Indians fan because of Major League. I'm sure some of you out there are like, haha, that's probably white, but that's the totally reason why I'm an Indians fan. And I've suffered heartache with Indians just as much as I have Cardinals and Blues. So
oh yeah,
they've been so close, so many times,
yet
and
so
it's
far
yet
away.
so far away. So, but
Cardinals and Reds, baby. Just purely because Pete Rose isn't in the Hall of Fame.
Pete Rose deserves to be in the Hall
He
of Fame,
does,
like,
man.
Straight up. There's
So
no
just
doubt
go
in my
Reds
mind.
until Pete Rose is in the Hall of Fame.
I'll tell you right now, I'm the only team I'm afraid of this year is the Reds.
Oh, yeah, they got a bomb
Have you
team.
seen what they've done?
Dude, because they had a terrible season, so
they
they
have
tore it
literally
down and they
been
rebuilt.
the biggest person in free agency so far. Mm-hmm. They've everybody now.
Like watch them sign Bryce Harper. That would be crazy.
I don't think they have the money now.
You think they blew all their money?
I think they blew their wad.
You think?
I mean, they got Puig and they got Sonny Gray.
Got a
and,
lot of-
there's
a
a
lot of good
handful.
people.
And they got Matt Kemp on that team, and then you got Votto with them.
Yep.
You know, it's dangerous. And they just signed 3 starters, so
Yeah.
they
had to
scary.
rebuild
It's
after last
scary.
season. It was bad. It was just bad all around. So
And I'm not.
they
got to
come back
I'm
strong.
not afraid of the Pirates. They're done.
Yeah.
The Brewers scare me, but they still haven't got anyone. I think they signed like one pitcher, but they didn't have any pitching last year. They did that all with bullpen guys, which was crazy. They did that whole, I'm going to bring him in for one pitch.
Yep, and then bring him in for one pitch, or for till the end of the inning, and then bring in another guy.
But hey, it got them to the NLCS, but that's why they lost.
Because they ran out of guys.
Starters, so.
They ran out of guys.
And Ryan Braun is a POS, so I don't.
Yeah, I hate him.
I just hate everything.
I'll never be a
Brewers
fan
because of that. He shouldn't be in baseball like at all. Period. In my mind, there's a lot of baseball players.
Get him out,
but get him out. I mean, in his situation, the way he handled it is why.
Yeah,
it's not that he's there's other people that have done PEDs and come back, but how he did everything, no, he can go suck an egg, man. Like seriously, I hate that guy. He's one of my. He's one of the most. I've been to games and cussed him out. Oh, I went
like
to
he can
town
hear you.
on. Oh yeah, he was right in left field, and I was literally on the field, like on the only other seat, and then it's the field, and I was just going to town on it, man. God. I had to be sat down numerous times. People were laughing and clapping, but he gave me one look, just one. It was one little glance.
That's all he did me. It just meant nothing to him. He's like, whatever.
I mean, that's fine. He's like, I make millions. I don't care what you think, but it's like I was just saying what everyone else was thinking. I'm very passionate when I go to games, all right? I was just saying what everyone in the whole place was thinking.
I'm so passionate.
I was.
Had to yell at him. Had to do it.
I said all kinds of stuff. I was like, did your mom give you the needle? And, your mother's a terrible cook. I was just throwing all kinds of really random
Those are low blows.
Oh, I was low blowing the crap out of him, man.
Just gotta have more class than that, bro. This is St. Louis. We have class when we go to Busch Stadium.
There was some class.
That's a sacred place.
I wasn't like the whole game, okay? It was
you want
like
that? You got to go to Boston or something. You want to do that crap? You get out of Busch Stadium.
Like I said,
you crazy person. You crazy person?
No, I won't do it again. Probably.
Probably not. So yeah, man.
So I mean, it's exciting. I'm excited about baseball. I'm excited about sports right now. The Super Bowl thing is depressing, but whatever. I'm excited about other sports. So I think we're looking good for sports. So
we're looking okay, so far with our two teams.
So far,
it's great
at the moment. It's nice. It's a nice feeling. I'm not going to get too comfy. But,
yeah, like I said, I'll be excited when I see it.
Right.
When I see production.
Right. Actual production. I mean, you can
I can look at stat sheets all day, but in the end, it just comes down to what you do out on the field.
Right. Understandable.
So sure. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, that's sports for you guys.
That's sports, everybody.
That's sports. Whammy.
Oh, whammy.
As in Gene Tennis at the plate. Whammy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what?
I cannot do that guy's voice at all. I'm sorry. I can't do any voices right now. It's bad. I haven't been able to do much voices lately, but
yeah.
So off of sports, we're on the games. We got some cool. We got the games.
We go to games.
We go to games, bro.
You can play some games.
Yeah, we like playing games. We always play games around.
What are you excited for? Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
That's what you said.
Yep. This month, the 29th is the release date, but if you pre-ordered, you get it the night before.
Pre-order. Don't do it.
At GameStop.
That's all I'm going to say.
Charlie's against pre-ordering.
That's all I'm going to say. It doesn't help the industry. It's bad. Don't do it.
I get your point to a fault, but
don't do it. Don't do it. People, you're paying for something that's not ready, and then you complain about it when it comes out and it's not ready.
But I just wanted that specific one that was for
I'm not saying that's a smart pre-order. Kingdom Hearts 3, it's going to be done when it comes out.
Right.
I'm talking about pre-ordering all these big games and stuff like that, like Red Dead and all that stuff.
Like before Fallout 76.
Yeah, before everybody decided that Fallout 76 was okay.
Right.
As a pre-order, and it came out alpha.
What are you clipping your wings to your flight suit
dude,
right now? Or something?
No, dude, I just zipped up. It's chilly. I zipped up.
I was like, dang. Flight.
Buttoning it up.
Yeah, you got all red out there, fueled up, and ready to go. Yeah, you're gonna go across the Atlantic, are you?
I'm gonna go shoot some Nazis. Is what I'm gonna go do. Hell yeah, boy. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Some Nazis.
I've lost it.
Some Nazis.
Day 5, I've lost it.
Take 5. And technical difficulty number 5.
Yeah, that's good. So we're gonna go ahead and just
we're just gonna wrap it up because that's just the way it is. It's been a good show. I think it's been it's been comforting even with all the trials and tribulations we've gone with.
Yeah, we're just gonna shove this one out there.
Yeah, the next episode is gonna be good. We're gonna probably wait probably a good week until we make sure everything is 100 with the show before we bring.
It's gonna be a hot minute.
So
everybody.
We're gonna be a little more prepared. We got some intro stuff. We got some things we're working on to get the product out a little bit shinier. Some upgrades for the show because it's just frustrating for us, and we want to give you the right product. So that being said, I'm Nathan J. To my left here,
I'm Charlie P. Sorry, I just stepped on you.
No, you stepped on my foot.
I
my
did.
Jordans, dog.
My J's.
What you doing, man? Like we're trying to close out the show.
I'm leaving.
Why are you leaving now? Why is it got to go that escalated quickly, man?
Goodbye.
No, but I'm Nathan J. This is Charlie P. This is the I Don't Know Show. Thank you guys for listening and being patient with us. We'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Peace.